Hey, this is Mark Barrett, and thanks for taking a moment to stop by here and check out the Turbo List Puller. So, rather than give you some big, long, 15-minute long sales pitch, I hate those long sales presentations. It's kind of like I always think, get to the point. Tell me what it does and how much it costs. So let's make this quick. I'm a bottom line kind of guy, as you can tell. Hey, I've had the good fortune to be involved in the home business industry, primarily in the MLM marketplace, for well over 25 years. I've been a seven-figure earner. And, I got there by way of learning a very important lesson many, many years ago, and that was the law of large numbers, right? And I find that really everybody, there's so many people I find struggling in the home business marketplace, or actually in business overall, because let's face it, lead flow is the lifeblood of your business. I don't care whether it's MLM, home-based business, if you're selling widgets on the internet, if you're trying to get people into a restaurant theme location you're putting together. It's all based on traffic flow and leads, right? It's a simple input-output equation, and this, when I discovered this many, many years ago, all of my business career took off almost overnight, right? And most people really live in lead poverty, and as I've talked to people that have struggled with the MLM business model over the years and home business model, it really boils down to pretty much one thing, right? Now, there are a couple elements after the fact that are very important too, which is, especially with the internet, having a really good automated presentation and then having a business model that can actually monetize you so it cash flows effectively. But let's talk about lead flow. So because so many people are living in lead poverty, I went out and I developed some real simple tools that just about, anybody can use them, right? If you can use a browser, it kind of looks like a browser, doesn't it, right? Like you're sitting on the first page of Google. And so it's a special integration I had put together, a very, very simple tool. And with it, you can actually go out and you can laser target your leads for your home business and go after exactly the people you want just by using keywords, which is very similar to what you do with a regular browser, right? You're looking for tires and you go to, pull up, Google and type in tires and go looking for it. Or if you're looking for, best MLM opportunity, you type in best MLM opportunity. Those are all keywords, right? So if we want to laser target our leads, we want to be able to use keywords to go searching on the internet, and we want to be able to have the ability, once we find websites that contain the potential prospects that that could be good for us, to be able to pull their email addresses. That would be interesting, huh? Have a laser-targeted list of 1,000 people a day that you pull their email addresses in that are specifically customers for your particular home business or BizOp or MLM. Pretty killer, huh? So that's what this tool actually does. Now, a couple things you should realize here that I once again realized many, many years ago are that if you go out into the marketplace, excuse me, let's say you're building an MLM, right? Well, you can go out and use what's called an undifferentiated approach. Big word. It simply means you go after everybody that moves, right? The old 3-foot rule. If they can fog a mirror, they're probably a potential prospect. Now, there's nothing wrong with that if you push enough volume, but the problem is those aren't very laser targeted, right? And when I was struggling and failing in MLM in my first 6 months in the business, I finally got some good coaching from some people that really understood marketing, right? And they said, Mark, here's the problem, right? You go out there, now you know a lot of people, you have a business background in the real estate industry, so you know several hundred people that could be considered warm market, and you've done your dreaded warm market list. But what are the chances that anybody on that list, and you're calling them all up cold and sitting down and giving them hour-long presentations, what are the chances that anybody on that list is even remotely interested in your particular, or in being in a home business, right? I said, well, probably not a lot of them. I said, that's true. Okay, well, even if they are interested in being in a home business, are they going to be interested in yours? Even a smaller percentage, right? So they said, you're really spinning your wheels by taking so long and not focusing in and going after laser-targeted traffic. But now, even if you're doing an undifferentiated approach, if you put that same information that you're trying to sell them on, this MLM business model, in front of 1,000 people, now your odds get better. You put it in front of 10,000. Now you're looking interesting. Put it in front of 1,000,000. Now you're courting success. And all of a sudden this little light went on in my head. One of those aha moments. And I figured, it's an input-output equation. It's just numbers, right? So if I push enough numbers into my sales funnel, put the information in front of them, I'm going to find the dead serious people that stand up, raise their hand, and say, Mark, I'm in. Tell me how to do it, right? So in the MLM industry, if you're building an MLM or some other type of a business model, you need to find who are going to be your ideal laser-targeted prospects. So rather than use an undifferentiated approach and go out and target everybody, why not just target people that are already in MLM? Right? They are absolutely the best prospects that you're going to find if you're building an MLM business. Now, if you're going after some type of affiliate or something else, then you use keywords in association with that. But if you're in the MLM industry, right, people that are already in MLM are the best prospects because they don't tend to ask stupid questions, right? Like, who sells the product? And is this a pyramid deal? And is this a scam? Because if you have a lot of questions like that, you're talking to an uneducated market. Better to go specifically after the people who are already in MLM, and most of them are dissatisfied because it's not working for them, because they're suffering in lead poverty. And so you can show them how to solve that with a simple solution like the Turbo List Builder. Right? So if you go after specifically people that are already in the industry, you have people that are already sold on the concept of network marketing. You have people that are already sold on the concept of leveraged income. You don't have to resell them. All you have to do is say, hey, I got this great tool, and are you open to taking a look at what I'm doing? Pure numbers. But rather than putting information in front of let's say 1,000 people a day that are untargeted, where you have a really tiny little percentage that might be interested, why not put it in front of 1,000 people that are targeted that already believe in the marketplace that you're involved in? So that's what this does. So let's show you how it works real quickly here. So what we're going to do, let's say that we're going out, and I'm just going to use a couple MLMs as examples, right? So let's say we want to go look at ACN is one that's been around for probably 15, 16 years or so. Telecom, sells telecom and long distance and all kinds of technology products. So if we type in ACN, right, as our search term, our keyword, and click search, then it's going to do a Google search up here and bring up everybody or page by page of everybody that has a website that relates to ACN. And then if we wanted to come back and do a search again, we could do the same thing with Yahoo by clicking here, do the same thing with Hotmail by clicking here, do the same thing with MSN by clicking here. But let's do the little Google search, right? We're going to click search. Boom, look how quick that is. So it's bringing up all these websites. Now, of course, there's some phone numbers here and some different stuff, but it would take forever to actually go through and cut and paste all the relevant data off this stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to click this little thing that says load data. Boom. Now it puts this funny looking little program language down here. You just totally ignore that. You come down here and you click pull emails. That was pretty quick. We got 8 people that are in ACN right here. Now if we go and load data again, you notice it goes to the next page, and in this case page 3 of Google. We once again load data. We once again pull emails. And now we have 18. Load data, pull emails. 29. Load data, pull emails. Load data, pull emails. Load data. Look how easily I can, in seconds, rack up about 100 email addresses of laser-targeted prospects. Boom. Yeah, 107 in, what was that, less than a minute. And then we can save the data. It's sitting in here. Click Save. And we'll just say ACN list, and we'll put today's date. Let's say 12/21/13. Save. And now we have a text file with 100 ACN email addresses. Well, let's say we wanted to go look for somebody who's in, let's see, let's go out and target Herbalife. Okay, and once again, not that there's any benefit to any of the companies I'm putting in here, but it's just a different way to do it. So search. So we search, it brings up page 1 here. We have about 1 million results for Herbalife. We're going to load data. Gives us the programming language again, and then we just pull emails. Right? Load data, pull emails. Load data, pull emails. Load data, pull emails. Let's see how quickly we can get 100 going here. 60, 75, 83, 93, 100. Yeah, we're going to save our Herbalife. Boom. Pretty killer, huh? Now, if we wanted to go back through now and we want to do a search on Yahoo, it'll kick us over to Yahoo just by clicking this button, and we'll load data, pull emails, load, pull, load, pull, load, pull, load, pull. Pretty magical, huh? 30, 40, load data. Okay, we're just going to save our 42 here. And this is Yahoo Herbalife. Okay. Pretty killer, hey? And then we can do the same thing with these here. And so you can actually put together, you can pull thousands of leads a day that are laser targeted, and then I'm going to show you how you can go after them. But before I do that, I'm going to bring up our other product here. There's a sister product to this. This actually pulls them directly off the internet. This little sweetheart is called, let's expand it here, Turbo Social List Puller. Now we can go out using this sister tool, and we can pull leads using keyword search again off of Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, Baidu, Google+, MySpace. This brings up a whole new category of people we can go after. Let's just say we use ACN again. I almost did it backwards there. Let's say we use Nu Skin. Boom. And we're going to go after Facebook. And search is going to push us through Google once again. Boom. Magic. Load data. Pull emails. Load data. Pull emails. And you see it just keeps jumping to another page there. Load data. Pull emails. Load data. Pull emails. Load data. Pull emails. Load data. Pull emails. We probably got about 100 here. All right, we'll just click save. Boom. Magic. So with these two tools, you can go out and just, well, you can pull thousands of free leads a day. Thousands of free leads a day, right? Now, with these leads, what you do is, of course, you have email addresses, so you just compose a little, like a master email that talks a little bit about, hey, found your, Nu Skin website out on the internet. I see you're involved in the, network marketing industry. Don't know if you're interested in looking at something that is blah, 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 timing and positioning, whatever. So you just do a little promotional email, right, to send to them. And you can send that out through like your Gmail account or your Yahoo account. If you're going to send directly from one of those accounts, you need to limit the number of emails you can send out per day to, I think, a couple hundred. But hey, you can go out and create some damage and find some interested parties by being able to send out a couple hundred a day. Now, there is another tool that you're going to see further down on this page, and you can watch a little video I did on it, that is an independent bulk mailer that you can get, and it's through, it's not a software product I developed, but it's a friend of mine that did it. And but basically for $55 installed, they slap it on your own website. You can put in thousands and thousands and thousands of email addresses into the system, right? Since it's your own personal emailer, you can click it and you can send 90 every 15 minutes. So you can literally send out thousands of emails every day, and they're not going through your account, they're going through a web-based mailer program. And program is really cheap. I think it's like 35 or 45 bucks. For 55 you actually get it installed. It's better to just let them install it, and then you just go in, upload your list from an Excel file, and click a button and turn it loose, and it sits there and just goes until all your emails have been sent out with your promotional emails. Now, with something like this, right, as one of your marketing channels, you can go out and get thousands and thousands of laser targeted leads on a daily basis and start doing some direct mailing. And we know how powerful email marketing is. So, hey, it's Mark Barrett, and hopefully this has been useful information for you. If you're interested in purchasing the product, you'll see a link down below on the page here. And also, I'll offer you a little bonus here. If you want to jump on my marketing update list, you'll see also an opt-in form on this page. And I have a special little bonus. Let's call it a bribe to get on my. Actually, you do want to be on my list because I have all kinds of interesting marketing strategies, business development approaches, marketing tools, and you want to stay in tune with what I'm doing because I can really make your life easy from a marketing standpoint and help put you into the cash flow that you really, really need and deserve, right? But the bribe is that I'm going to give you a list of the top 1,000 MLM companies that are in the market today. And with those, you don't have to worry about searching around for keywords or scratching your head and saying, what MLM company should I pull from? Go after the hot ones, right? Those are the ones that there's going to be a whole bunch of people in. Now keep in mind, MLM is such, if you're in the MLM industry, targeting those companies is gold because the average time that somebody is in an MLM business is usually about 90 to 120 days. Because what happens? Their upline says, make a list, the dread chicken list, right? They get on and they go, okay, well, I've done this before, and they make the list, they do a few three-way calls, and so they've gone through now the 30 people they know. They're out of gas. They're in lead poverty now. There's no place for them to go. They're frustrated. It didn't work once again. They're out of the deal. So because that market is so transitional, there is such a flow of new people coming in and people going out that if you target that marketplace, you will hit gold. Once again, Mark Barrett. Remember to click on the button down below if you wish to purchase the product. And then if you want to get on my list, which I highly recommend you do, I'll send you that list of the 1,000 top MLM companies that are the hot ones in the market today. And you can go out there and start making some real money. Anyway, Mark Barrett. Hope this has been useful information for you. Take care.